Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel in the first place. Today we have a Tamaki X listener. It's Cafe Kinda Day by Fiction Please on AO3. The link will be in the description, go check them out, and let's go ahead and get into it. Are you almost ready, Amajiki? Your voice bounced around the apartment, reaching him in your bedroom. Slipping your shoes on, one hand on the wall for balance, you heard him shuffling around. Yeah, just grabbing a couple more things. His voice was a comfort to you. If he would let you, you'd just sit and listen to him talk all day. About anything. Everything. We better get going before it starts getting busy. Shoes on, you reached for the nearby hook and slid on your jacket. I know. He was rarely truly sarcastic, but when he was, you ate it up. He walked out of the room, arms slugging on a backpack. He saw you and smiled, bashing away at your expression. Someone's feeling cocky today, huh? Whatever, let's just go. He turned and made his way to the door, but you could hear the upturn of his lips and the words. When you both stepped out, you reached for his hand, his fingers intertwined with yours, effortlessly. The cool air made your skin flush, blood rushing to the surface. Taking a shivering breath in, you watched as your exhale made a white cloud, warm breath contrasting with the freezing temperature surrounding you two. Before you started dating Tamaki, you always felt weird seeing couples hold hands. It wasn't jealousy or envy or anything like that, just an emptiness, happy that they found the one for them. But an emptiness in that your hand was not under the cover of another. Now, when holding hands with Amajiki in public, you always put your clasped ones in your pocket, something small, nice, and sweet, just for the two of you. And it was a plus knowing that you weren't making anyone feel the way you used to. He had noticed, but had yet to ask why. He didn't mind. Loving any option that would draw the least of attention to him. Over the years, his confidence grew, right along with his height. Before y'all were right there head to head, then you blinked and he was a foot taller, his shoulders broader and arms stronger. We made it. A calm tone sign hung above the entrance. He opened the door for you and stepped in after. The change of atmosphere was beautiful to witness. 1 second you were walking in the cold, and the next you couldn't wait to take off your coat, not to mention the change in the number of how many cats were in your vicinity. They seemed to be perched wherever you looked, laying over seats and in corners and atop other soft-looking contraptions. Your eyes jumped from cat to cat, heart beating with happiness. A lady interrupted your cat thoughts. She greeted you two and told you where to get something to drink. Tamaki paid in advance, and you made your way to the other room. It was covered in books. Shelves covered the walls, filled to the brim with books, pages slipping out and covers bending. You suppressed your grimace and went grazing through the selection, writing a paperback here and there. You turned around, finding Tamaki with a camera over his face. It clicks again, and you wave it away. He lowered it, still looking at the picture. His other hand offered a steaming cup. Got hot chocolate. You took it, feeling the sweet sip go down your throat, the warm, sugary drink further erasing any sort of chill from earlier. He started going down the shelves as well. You watched his movements. His fingertips twitched against the camera shutter button, arm always ready to raise and capture a moment. He would blow his hair away from his eyes, annoyed by its length, but always too scared to cut it short. His foot taps along to a distant song from the lobby, the scuffs on his sneakers as cloudy as the sky. You shook your head, wondering how so many good things could be wrapped up into one person. It seemed impossible, and yet... Hey, isn't this the one you've been talking about? He pulled a spine out from the others, showing you the cover. Your eyes widened and you reached for it. Yeah, I can't believe they have it here. You stepped over to the rug and sat down crisscross. A quiet black cat took up residence next to you. meowing when it saw you lean over to pet it, carding its fur through your fingers. It purred gracefully. You started reading. You'd been looking for this edition everywhere, but it was a true feat to acquire. Still, here it was in your hands. The font and words flew through your mind, the story unfolding. Hearing a click, you glanced over. Tamaki sat next to you, smug look on his face. He took a swig of hot cocoa and showed you the picture on the title screen. He got everything. The black cat, the open book in your lap, the world that was unraveling behind your eyes. That's amazing, Amajiki, but don't you think it's better to just live in the moment? He loved teasing him, getting him to stand up for his hobbies. He just winked in reply. Some things deserve to be remembered. Alright, so that's the end of this one. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, whatever. Goodbye!